Yeah, Oak Ridge right here sets their formation into the wide side of the field. They're running the option back to the short side of the field where there's only a corner back there because the safety's rotated over. Once you break into there, that's secondary coming from the backside to try and make that tackle. You're really creating like a 3 versus 2 mismatch there, which is what Oak Ridge is trying to do.
Blackshear made the tackle for Jones, not after a 15-yard pickup for Cabrera, who is 4 for 28 so far. And they're going to pitch it to the fullback, and he goes to the 40-yard line out of bounds.
You got a late flag coming in on that. He got pulled down a little bit hard, a little bit too far out of bounds. So that's going to go against Jones. They can't afford mistakes this early in the game to really start giving Oak Ridge a lot of big chunks of yards.
That was Rashad Smith who got the sweep, and we'll look at it again.
Yeah, Cabrera, the defensive end, does a good job forcing the pitch. There's no contain there, though, because you're running back towards the weak side of the formation, and there you see him maybe a yard, 2-3 yards out of bounds, wrapped around a camera cable or so. It looked like a little bit of a penalty.
Well, it was a face mask penalty. Abram Hollis may have pulled the face mask of the running back, Rashad Smith. The ball goes to the Oak Ridge 46. And that's going to be a first down for the Pioneers.
And the referee startled everyone with blowing his whistle to start the clock.
7:12 to go, first quarter, we're scoreless. Here's Cabrera, has the football, and gets hit after maybe a yard, and that is all. Harry Rucker, the leading tackler for this football team, and as Ronnie mentioned in the opening, he's just a junior, but he's had a lot of experience on this team.
Yeah, 3-year starter. He's just a junior. He's trailing Cabrera from the inside out on that play. Cabrera was trying to cut it up into a lane through that big offensive line, and Rucker was right there to make the tackle and fill that hole.
They're going to give him just a little bit over 2 on that play.
Yeah, you see Rucker just sort of spinning and wrapping right in there, filling the hole, waiting for the rest of his defense to catch up.
Second down and 7. Handoff. Goes to the first back. He'll get across the midfield stride for a couple of more yards, but that is all as Antonio Battle, just a freshman at 5'8", 190, carries for the first time tonight.
Yeah, to have a freshman starting and getting some good playing time in there really means a lot for the future, especially when you can learn from some of the older guys on here, like Cabrera, on what it means to really be involved in the offense.
Big third down play now for Oak Ridge as they have the ball on the Jones 49. It'll be third down and 5 to go. Edwin Cabrera calling out the signals with an eye backfield behind him. Cabrera carries, pitches out at the last moment. Cox has got lots of running room. He gets across the 40 to the 38-yard line, and he's knocked out of bounds by Travis Allen. But boy, you could see that develop if Demetrius could turn the corner. He had lots of running room.
Just a great job by Cabrera running the option. We'll see him. He cuts underneath the end, who's there to force the pitch, but his quickness allows him to get up underneath. You'll see he now turns to the second man as the option man, kicks it out perfectly to Cox. Cox turns the corner on the corner, who's coming up inside and does a good job getting downfield. There's a nice open field tackle to save that from really turning into a long touchdown run.
They like Demetrius Cox at Oak Ridge. He is a tremendous speedster, a track athlete. 151 yards last week in his debut against Olympia, and 12 yards on that carry. We have a water break now on the field with 5:34 to play. No score here in the first quarter. Oak Ridge breaks out, but there's no Jones football team across the field.
We're going with the old quick count here, I guess, to try and get a quick playoff before Jones can get over.
All right, now we're ready to go as Jones' defense comes back on the field after that water break. That Cox run of 12 yards gives Oak Ridge a first down. Here is Cabrera pitching out. This is Thomas. Smith, rather, Rashad Smith, and you heard that hit at the 11-yard line. He goes out of bounds after Allen hit him. What a hit by Travis Allen, but not before a big pickup by Rashad Smith.
What a pop there at the end. But look at Cabrera, bumps into his fullback. Everyone goes with the fullback. Cabrera pulls it back out, kicks it wide. After the corner crashed down, the corner becomes the option man because they set their formation into the far side. Then he just tries to turn on the Jets and gets a nice pop there at the end as he tries to tiptoe it a little bit farther down.
Wow, was that a hit by Allen? 29 yards on the carry. So it's been Cabrera, Cox, and Rashad Smith. You know, we were talking about Oak Ridge running behind this big line, and it's really showing through so far here in the first quarter. From the 8, they give us to Cox, but not much running room. Across the 10, only about a yard if he got any positive yardage at all as Rucker came in on the stop.
Yeah, trying to run behind some of your big offensive linemen. Jones does a good job of being quick and elusive, getting off of those blocks and filling those holes quickly before Cox can get too far upfield.
Ronnie Jackson is 315, Brown 323, Williams 285, Joe Joseph, just a sophomore, 270 on that forward wall for Oak Ridge. They're opening up some big holes. A hole for Cabrera to run through now. He gets across the 5 to about the 4-yard line. Curry was in on the tackle for Jones.
Yeah, this is where the size on that offensive line really starts to pay off. You see at the top of your screen, there's no green jerseys in there, and the 2 white jerseys have pushed their guys 5 and 7 yards down the field already. That's the secondary and the safety trying to fly up to make that tackle. Just Brown and Jackson over there just erasing the guys, and in short yardage situations where it's straight ahead blocking, I wouldn't be surprised if we run right behind him again here.
3rd and goal. Cabrera to throw. And incomplete. As he was trying to hit Marcus Lowe, but tremendous coverage over there for Jones as free safety Brian Blackshear had him covered like a blanket.
Yeah, go with the pass there, trying to mix things up a little bit. We'll take a look at it here. Cabrera is just doing a 3-step drop, trying to hit what looks like a slant, but the receiver never got inside to make the slant, because of the coverage kept him outside. Good, excellent coverage there by Jones.
Wayne Hans is going to try to put Oak Ridge up early here with a 22-yard field goal attempt. It's blocked, partially blocked, and no good. Someone got their hand on it. It was Curry. I believe it was Curry who got his hand. Desmond Curry, number 40, got his hands on the football, and Oak Ridge trying to go 80 yards. Gets stopped at the 4-yard line and then misses a field goal.
All right, we're playing 1 now, 1st down.
Speed that time beat the size. Right up the middle, Jones guys just outran or outquicked him and got a hand in there to block that field goal.
That was a 10-play, 76-yard drive, and it netted nothing for Oak Ridge. This is Jones. About a 1-yard pickup for Anthony Gay, but flags fly on the play as Cedric West comes up to make the tackle, number 31.
Trying to move the ball inside to draw in some of this pass game. Coach Benjamin said before the game that he was interested in trying to run the ball, set up his pass to Cantrell. These plays will start turning into play action.
85. Hey, we got a number. We got a number.
It would just be a little bit of a face mask there on the tackle. That actually wasn't called. They're calling a holding that occurred from one of the interior linemen earlier in the play. So Oak Ridge sort of got away with one a little bit there on that tackle.
They're going to march it off from the point of the tackle. It's being walked off right now. And Jones will have it 1st down at their own 11-yard line. So 1st and 19 for the Tigers. There's a run up the middle, only a couple of yards to the 15-yard line. Maybe about 4 yards, maybe a little bit more than we thought, as Brian Huggins was in there to make the tackle, the junior.
This play is they want to get a little bit back. They want to keep Oak Ridge honest, but what we haven't seen here is Rogers on the outside at the split end. They keep isolating him out. They're bringing him out this time to the wide side or the short side of the field. The safety's covering the short side.
And Morris gives, and he's got Gay with a big gainer. Gay gets to the 33-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers as they ran the play right up the middle. Anthony Gay gets 18 yards on the carry.
We'll take a look at it. This is just a great cutback run. You'll see the seal block comes in there. Everybody's on a man, and all of a sudden he's popping free on the backside. You see Cantrell Rogers down there throwing a nice block downfield. And a great pickup there for a first down.
And you saw William Dorsey make the tackle from behind. Here is Gay again. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. The lineman there is Huggins again, and Huggins gave him a bear hug.
Yeah, that's
for a loss.
A big kid. You don't want to really be messing around with Brian Huggins. He's got some size in there, and he'll lay a lick on you.
He's the little guy in there, 260.
It is amazing that they call him tiny in the group, and he's running at about 260.
He's the junior. There he is, number 63, playing one of the defensive tackles. Second down at about 11. Bernard Morris to throw. He finally gets the ball to Cantrell Rogers. He didn't get the run after the catch, the old yak that we hear about a lot, but did make a nice catch and got another. Jones first down.
Very good catch by Cantrell. We'll take another look at it here. It's just a straight drop back. He's looking at Cantrell the whole way. Just fires a strike in there. Pretty good coverage there, inside and outside coverage. They've got a man over the deep top. That's just a great catch. And we see the second look at it here from sort of the quarterback point of view. And then from the receiver, coming right into your living room.
12-yard pickup. Here is Anthony Gay now on first down, and it's tough sledding in there in the interior. Gets a couple of yards, and that's about all he'll get. Second down for the Tigers. Brown in there. Big number 73, Charles Brown. Wow.
Yeah, he's about a salad short of being a little bit heavy.
Like Gerard Warren. Can you imagine Gerard Warren playing on a high school defensive line? That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Anthony Guy has started to pick it up offensively for Jones. 5 for 27. Now he has the ball. A chance to do something out in the open field, and he gets close to another. Jones first down. Gets stopped short of the 45-yard line.
Yeah, trying to get away from some of those big guys in the middle. You're running outside, trying to... Oak Ridge doesn't have a lot of depth on the field. So you run these big guys as much as you can. Try and make them chase the ball. You see a nice kind of dipping in, dipping out. Does a good job of being elusive and getting a nice gain.
Ben Houghton made the tackle on that last play, and this time, boy, Gay just keeps getting the ball and not much running room there.
Might be enough for the first down, is enough for the first down, but really nowhere to go on that run.
Tony Nelson made the tackle, but not before a first down for the Tigers. So their offense starting to wake up here, as we may have seen the final play of the first quarter. We're getting close, 10 seconds to go with the clock winding down. Bernard Morris brings him out. He's got Rogers split to the top of the screen. And the handoff goes to Collier, and he'll get about 3 tough yards to the 41-yard line. That is the final play of the first quarter. The Tigers and the Pioneers going at it here in the Florida Citrus Bowl.
It's a great pair of sophomore running backs that seem to be pretty interchangeable in here. I think they're just so excited. They don't know that these guys are that much bigger. They're just not quite realizing that yet. They're just running out and playing like they always play. They don't realize that a 300-pound guy is about to fall on them.
Second quarter action to come your way on the high school game of the week. We'll be back after this.